In this chapter, we're going to be working with ActionScript 3.0. ActionScript 3.0 works in the Flash player. That means you'll have to test the movie from Flash or publish a Swift file to see the code in action. Before you get started writing ActionScript 3.0 code, make sure you're working with an ActionScript 3.0 file. You can see that in your Publish settings in the Properties panel. If you need to change your Publish settings, you can click the Edit Profile button in the Properties panel, and then in the Flash tab, adjust the player version and ActionScript version. I'll click Cancel to close that menu. Now we'll write some ActionScript code. ActionScript can be placed in two places: on keyframes on the timeline or in external files. The focus of this title is going to be writing external files using object-oriented programming. For quick examples, I'm going to use timeline code. When you're using timeline code, you should have a layer named Actions with no art in it. That way, your code is organized and easy to find. Let's write some simple ActionScript code and test it in the Flash player to see it run. Let's select the first key from the Actions layer, and we'll write code using the Actions panel. You can find the Actions panel under Window, Actions, or by using the keyboard shortcut Option F9 on the Mac or F9 on the PC. In the Actions panel, I want you to turn off Script Assist mode, so you shouldn't see any gray space at the top of the panel. I'm also going to hide the toolbars on the left side by clicking the Hide button. One of the essential ActionScript statements is a trace statement. That's a function that's built into the Flash player that you can call anywhere, so it's what's called a global function. This can be used to debug your code. What happens when the Flash movie runs and this line of code is reached is a message appears in Flash's output window. So you can use it to make sure code is running properly. To use a trace statement, type the word trace. And trace is actually a function, so I can type some parentheses, which is what you use in Flash to run a function, a semicolon to end the statement. Then I'm going to pass in a string into the parentheses. So I'm going to type some quotes, and in the quotes I'm going to type hello from ActionScript. I'll test the movie using Command Return on the Mac or Control Enter on the PC and watch the message appear in the output window. I'll close the preview window and return to the code. So to recap, ActionScript code runs in the Flash player, can be placed in the timeline or in external class files, and this code we used here is a trace statement which makes a message appear in the output window.